sell the white picket fence and my family bought their tickets. But I wish America would have told my parents that even college degrees back home is not enough to prove legitimacy here in the States. Hence, national TV shows like Desperate Housewives mock doctors from the Philippines. My father, a Navy man who saved every penny to bring his whole family, studied so hard with my mom while going to LaGuardia Community College, trying to get his food management certificate, then worked in the VA hospital to help feed Vietnam vets. In his last few years working as a waiter for catering banquets, relied on tips to save up money for college for my sister and me. But you see, I wish someone would have told my father what it was like for me in high school studying Keats, Lord Byron, and Dickinson that have absolutely nothing to do with me. Teachers didn't even help with my grammar or my math. Came to find out just recently, all this time I had a learning disability. I mean, a different learning style. All this time teachers have done a disservice to me, could have helped me and guided me, mentored me, lost my interest because they never had interest in me. Judged me because they thought I'd never amount to anything. All they saw was the gangbanger I was going to be. Then in 1993, I heard Tribe Called Quest say, "You couldn't relate. You couldn't relate." And finally, someone understood me. Then that's when it clicked for me. Want to go to college, get to higher education with no roads that can ever really lead us there. Elementary schools, middle school, and high schools, grade scoring system to lead us to other kind of systems and other kind of institutions. Second and third grade reading scores used to determine how many beds and cells are built in the prison system. These very systems, behind these walls exist institutionalized racism, giving me an F, flunking me when they've been failing me, failing our students, our teachers, our parents, our communities, because there's not enough support, not enough resources, not enough classrooms, not enough teachers, not enough people of color as teachers, not enough teachers trained enough to teach. And then they're not paying our teachers enough, not giving our faculty the deserved tenures because they're not straight enough, not white enough, not man enough, and little by little there won't be enough because they're already wiping us out before we even get started. Every department from ethnic studies to black studies, Asian studies, Chicana studies, critical gender studies, fighting and struggling to keep their programs alive. While in our communities, our younger students trying to stay alive in high school, trying to find just one teacher who gives a damn. And when they finally do, pink slip. Our children trying to get a grip, we feeling ripped because their taxes getting dipped when we need more than hooked on phonics. And we are reading and mathematics wiped out all the music and artistic souls of our children. In New York City, when I was growing up, they set up vocational type of programs in high schools. Well, basically another way of saying, well, instead of really preparing you for college because you just might not make it, we'll set you up with these kind of Job Corps type classes, so by the time you graduate, you'll have a job.
Excuse me, I'm going to interrupt.
Excuse me, miss.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This
No.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. We have a permit to be here. Okay. Yes. Wind it up. Yes. We need to keep going. So, exactly why this is happening. We have a permit to be here. We have a permit to be here. Okay, thank you. All right, but you're not your avenue. You used to speak to me, trying to use your positionality to control a hierarchy over me, just because you have a degree. Well, Malcolm X once said, I am not educated, nor am I an expert in any particular field, but I am sincere, and my sincerity is in my credentials. I am sincere. Yes. You're not, oh really? You're too ignorant. Right, okay. Well, I have spoken, lectured, and performed over 150 colleges across this country without a degree. I have worked with professors from Harvard, from Princeton, from Yale, from NYU, and Stanford, as a poet, as a DJ, as a scholar. And I have gained my PhD through the politicization of hip-hop, miss. trying to fight for a change in this world. Check your damn privilege, you white supremacists.
Let's try to kill. All right, listen, we're gonna do something right now. All right, you ready? Everywhere we go, the people wanna know.
The people wanna know
Who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them.
So we tell them
We are the students.
we are the students.
The mighty, mighty students.
The mighty, mighty students.
Fighting for justice.
Fighting for justice
And an education.
and an education.
So that's who we are, miss. That's who we are. That's how to diffuse the situation, okay? Someone wants to get in your face, you tell them who you are. You tell them why you're here. Respectable. Candy, thank you for taking care of that. Thank you for taking care of that. You're my girl.
For the people that kept me on.
We're going to keep going till 8. That's what we do, okay? We're going to keep going. We're going to keep talking. We're going to keep speaking our minds. We're going to keep telling people who we are, okay? Respect. Okay? All right. That was tense. Look at her. She's like on camera now. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm so angry at these people. Talking, being loud. How dare they? In a public place. All my life I've been told to shut up. And now I've got a job where I tell students to shut up. I'm not having a test any day. Okay, so right now, we are going to have Dennis Malone come up.